You know, I was really debating on should I make this video for the simple fact of am I beating a dead horse? You know, this guy used to be a YouTube powerhouse. Now he's just an internet bottom feeder, scraping together barely 100 views per Twitch stream. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do and treat the content cop like a punching bag. Today, I've gathered together a few papers of advice that I would like to read. I'm in high hopes that this message will somehow find the man that it's seeking out. Ian Jama, whatever your husband's last name is, you, yes you, are currently locked in a cage by an evil witch who has poisoned your mind, clouded your judgment, and stolen your manhood. Don't worry though, I have some advice for you that might just fix this pickle you seem to have found yourself in. Now, this is an unorthodox approach, but it may just get that succubus that you decided to shack up with off your back. Mr. iDubbbz, you need to go full junkie. What I mean by this is that the best thing for you right now is to shatter your femur bone. It's the most painful one to break, or so I've heard. Now this right here will secure you some prescription painkillers. Okay? You're gonna abuse those. And trust me, Ian, you will abuse them. You'll abuse the hell out of them. You know why? Do you know why? Because, Ian, they'll kill more than just the physical pain. They're gonna kill the emotional pain of living with Anissa, or Anissa. However you say your husband's first name, whatever, it's not that important. What is important, though, is that you need this, buddy. You need this. You need something that will act as a shield against the verbal garbage stream that is Anissa. She caused you to lose it all. The house, the fans, your income, both the boxing matches, your friends, and any respect you may have earned as a creator or even a person for that matter. You're a shell of your former self. But a few little pills, just a few little pills, will make you forget all about that. It's time to give up on the streaming. You're not the white Hassan. It's time to hang up the headphones. Turn off the microphone. Close your OBS even. What you need is to sit on the couch in your husband's parents' basement and shovel some opiates down your throat. The stress, the humiliation, the bad decisions, they'll all just feel like a terrible dream. pill addiction that leads to heroin is at this point going to be the best case scenario for you. At least then, when Anissa is simping for Hassan Piker in front of you and the 100 people watching your live stream, or talking about how she doesn't want to have a child with you on your podcast, you'll barely even notice or feel any emotion towards it at all. Opiates don't need you, iDubbbz. You need opiates. Now, to be clear, I'm not endorsing ruining your life by getting hooked on drugs. If you're not as down bad as Ian, do not follow this advice. This video isn't even for you. How'd you get in here in the first place? But anyway, this right here, it's a special case. This man is in dire straits, and hopefully this angle that I'm taking of combining two negatives will eventually form a positive outcome for the internet's favorite punching bag. It's all been downhill lately, buddy. You can't tell me you haven't at least thought of taking something to smooth out the edges a little. And if you were hooked on dope, at least you'd have more of an excuse for being trapped in a bottomless pit of despair, where you sink further and further into new, unfathomable lows. My hope is that the pill addiction will lay a final rock bottom for you, resulting in Anissa hopefully leaving you, and then after a myriad of trips to the Suboxone clinic and finally kicking the dope, you'll start to feel like a human being again. And this right here, this is the best possible outcome. The worst case, she sticks around. But at least you'll be so zonked out on heroin by this point, she'll have no energy left to siphon out of your body. Your life, Ian, has turned into a tragic comedy of epic proportions. You know, the old saying, it still rings true. You either die a cop, or you live long enough to see yourself become the content. And you, my friend, you've become the content. But hey, iDubbbz, at the end of the day, that's just my 2 cents. What do I know, you know? Just a guy in a suit jacket in a room somewhere. Before I go, guys, don't let this happen to you. Study the downfall of iDubbbz. It's a great cautionary tale. Don't trade everything in your life for some pussy. Learn to identify succubus behavior and stay far, far away from women who display it. Stay safe out there, guys. Next time, we'll be answering the question of, where did all the buffets go?